Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for our final contest of the evening. This one a catchweight bout scheduled for 8 rounds. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner to my right, wearing blue trunks with silver trim, a veteran of over 50 fights who comes to us from Mexico City, Mexico. Ladies and gentlemen, Ulisses Jimenez. And his opponent, standing directly across the ring, fighting out of the red corner to my left, wearing blue trunks with white and gold trim. His record, impressive. 27 wins, 7 defeats, 2 draws, and 19 wins by way of knockout. He comes to us from West Forks, Maine. Ladies and gentlemen, Brandon the Cannon Berry. 8 rounds.
Well, here we go.
Here we go. Cruiserweight debut. Is this
Brandon
cruiserweight
Berry.
debut?
Brandon Berry's cruiserweight debut. Brandon Berry wanted me to say specifically on air, if there's any promoters or managers watching, do not call him for cruiserweight fights. He does not want to be a cruiserweight. He's doing this because of the last-second opponent change, but he does not consider himself a cruiserweight. But, I mean, the size advantage already before they even square off here. Pretty apparent.
No, it's definitely significant. You know, he's going to have the bigger man in front of him with almost as many wins as he does. So, this is going to be an interesting matchup.
Here we go. Like I said, Ulisses Jimenez, a veteran of 58 fights, boxed all around the world.
That's 24 wins to 27 wins.
Yeah, 24 wins, 18 knockouts out of those 58 fights. So he knows how to get it done. I mean, a lot of those fights were done when he was a lot younger. But
yeah, Ulisses is coming out with a strong jab right now. Making Brandon Berry work, forcing him to use a lot of head movement.
Turned pro at 17 years old, Ulisses Jimenez.
Wow.
Like a lot of these fighters out in Mexico turn pro very young. And we've seen Brandon Berry box many times before. He doesn't come out smoking hot or anything.
No, Brandon's not a fast starter, especially in his fight with Higgins. But he does always find his range. He collects some data, he finds his range, and he's really, really good on the inside.
I think he wants to see. He's finding right now, just trying to find the range.
He's got a big man in front of him. Not only tall, but a big, a lot of weight in front of him right now.
Yeah, I mean we'll see the effect that these punches have on Jimenez. But Jimenez right now, a bit
good head movement by Brandon Berry right now.
that hook that Jimenez threw, I think, came all the way from New Hampshire.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see the kind of style that Brandon, adapts tonight. Is he going to try to be more than Matador, or is he just going to try to bull through? Because Brandon can box.
Brandon's also gone round. I mean, he's used to going rounds. He's often has to dig and work for it. He's seen him go 10 rounds before.
Jimenez switches to southpaw now. You wonder if that's a tactical thing, or if he's just a little uncomfortable in there with Brandon's pressure.
I think for Brandon, I think going to that body is going to be key.
And we are in a smaller ring tonight, which is going to favor Brandon a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, who knows what Jimenez's gas tank is like? He has gone.
Jimenez might be winning this round right now just with his output.
Agreed.
But we've seen Brandon Berry come out and lose the first round.
Oh, many times. I think he's again trying to
go on to win the fight.
For sure. And again, Jimenez is going to have to keep this pace up.
For sure.
For 8 rounds.
Exactly.
And throwing out a stat here, he hasn't been past the 6th round since 2016. So his nights
good left hook by Brandon Berry.
Early, yes.
Brandon's doing a good job, though, being patient, looking for his openings, not wasting any punches, which Jimenez right now is wasting a lot of punches on Brandon's gloves and elbows. Another good left hook by Brandon.
Brandon's starting to land more now. I feel like he's just letting this guy burn off all his energy. So we'll see what the pace looks like here in round 2.
Good round. I mean, output, Jimenez. But
Jimenez wins the round just on output.
But, Brandon does good things in there.
He's already breathing. He let out a deep breath.
Looks a little unsure of himself in the corner.
Yep.
Glenn Cugno in the corner. Brandon Berry, longtime trainer.
Long-time trainer Glenn Cugno of Cugno Boxing.
Very familiar with Glenn Cugno and the amateurs and the pros.
Yeah, trains a lot of guys out in Maine.
Yeah, a lot of our fighters have fought before.
Here we go. We're getting ready for the second of 8 rounds and our final fight of the evening. We want to thank you again if you've been with us the entire ride here on CombatSportsNow.com for Boston Boxing Promotions. We always appreciate having you. We want to shout out the entire team, Mike, Matt, Shannon. Thank you guys, as always. Chris as well, and Kylie doing their work behind the scenes to make sure everything runs smoothly. Always a pleasure personally to come down here and work with them. And thank you, Aaron, for your color commentary tonight as well.
Oh, thank you guys for having me. It's always a pleasure, and thank you for everybody behind the scenes. Without you guys, this stuff doesn't happen. So, it's an honor. Thank you, Gray.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. Thanks to Boston Boxing for the opportunity to be here. Brandon Berry, I think, is really stepping up now.
Good
now
right hand by
Jimenez,
Brandon.
Neutral corner. He might call it a day here. Let's see. He's getting back up. He's getting back up.
Solid straight right hand by Brandon.
But I think Brandon wants to jump on him now. This is the time.
This might be it right here. Jimenez looks unsure of himself right now.
Certainly. I think when he was on the canvas, he was trying to figure out, do I want to keep doing this?
Yeah, definitely.
See,
Brandon's doing a great job with his head movement this fight. I think he's looking to slip under and come over the top again with that right hand.
I feel like Jimenez has I guess he's got his legs under him. But I think it's more, does he not? I don't know if he wants to just be tagged by hard shots.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that, if anything, that was just a hard shot that put him down. But he is back up on his feet. I'll give him that.
And when he's up, he's throwing.
I'd think about just going to the body.
You hear those body shots being thrown by Jimenez right now.
Yeah, Jimenez is throwing back.
Brandon's doing a good job catching everything. He sees all this. More good head movement by Brandon. They calling that a knockdown?
I don't think so. I think they're going to call that a slip. But I don't know, man. I don't know how much longer Jimenez wants to keep doing this.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like a guy that's totally committed to.
Yeah, it looks like he might have checked out.
We'll see.
But I mean, like I said, every time he's up, he throws hard punches.
But he is. I know he looks like he's checked out, but he is throwing. I'll give him that.
Big straight left hand just landed by Jimenez right there. I want to see Brandon work when he's this close right here.
Not a whole lot behind Jimenez's shots at this point.
Yeah, a lot of arm punches by Jimenez right now. Brandon not too active on the inside, though. Not as active as I thought he'd be.
He kind of, after that knockdown, he kind of
kind of lulled out, yeah. He might just be looking for the one big punch, knows he can land it.
Try to drop him again.
Yeah.
See Jimenez in the corner right now. Not looking thrilled.
No.
Excuse me, while Brandon Berry is very relaxed. That's how he is in all of his fights.
Yeah, listening closely to Glenn Cugno.
Just listening to instructions. Patient performance from Brandon Berry for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Brandon's taking his time right now. I mean, he sees a lot of these shots that Jimenez is throwing. I think we might see Brandon come with something big in this round.
I believe there's a group of people rapping.
Rapping's happening right now.
I am watching Lose Yourself being wrapped right now.
Yeah, they're losing themselves right now.
Yeah, as we go into round number 3, they're enjoying it. A lot of the crowd has left because some of, obviously the fighters they cheered for boxed, but those are sticking around or having a good time.
Yeah.
So we're in round 3 of 8.
What better way to spend your Saturday night? Rapping to Eminem on
absolutely.
stage while watching pro boxing.
Round 3 of 8, and what Pete Zumbo described as a catchweight bout, which is, you look at the size differential here, that's pretty much the only way you can describe it.
Yeah, definitely a catchweight tonight.
But Brandon Berry banked to 10-8 rounds, and I think he might want to consider seeing if Mr. Jimenez is interested in hanging around much longer. But I'll give Jimenez this. He's jabbing and moving.
Yeah, some guys you just got to kind of push that door open for them, you know what I mean? Remind them, hey, it's time to leave.
Yeah.
And I think Brandon's got to do that tonight. Another good right hand by Brandon.
And down goes Jimenez. That's going to be a knockdown.
Yeah, there was that push of the door. And I think that's what Brandon was looking for. I think he's looking for that nice, clean, straight right hand over the top.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer Jimenez wants to go. He does say he wants to keep going, but if I'm Brandon Berry, just body shots right now.
Yeah, if I'm Brandon Berry, let's jump on him.
This combination from Jimenez.
He's just throwing him out there. Looks like he's working a little bag.
Little pitty-patty shots. These are very fascinating to watch in the ring. But again, Brandon's already banked another knockdown here. And Jimenez, it seems like when Jimenez gets up from these knockdowns, he fights better.
Yeah, he gets up and he puts in an effort.
It's very strange. Yeah, this is just a very, very, very bizarre. But, if you're playing the math game right now, Brandon Berry well ahead at this point. And
yeah, Jimenez, he keeps switching to southpaw, and then Brandon catches him with that overhand right. Little short shot.
Another body shot there. And that every time Brandon lands clean to the body, he is buzzing Jimenez.
Good defense by Brandon. Fighting off the ropes well. Good body shot by
Another
Brandon.
body shot.
That definitely
that hurt
Jimenez.
him again. Brandon's just got to keep digging to the body at this point.
Think we're gonna see
that one was loud for Brandon Berry.
I don't know if Jimenez is going to get out of this
Jimenez is not feeling it at all. He's down for a third time.
Third time down.
I think
second in this round.
Leo's got to continue, consider, is it really worth it at this point? He's taking the count, I believe.
Doesn't seem like he wants to fight, and that's it.
There we go. Third round knockout for Brandon Berry.
Yeah, I think Leo Goschel said, you don't want to be here.
Credit to Brandon Berry for taking a fight on very short notice against a different opponent, a bigger opponent.
Definitely. That's a 187-pound man, maybe closer to 200 tonight with 10-ounce gloves on.
And he said, you know what? Let's do it. And he gets the job done tonight with a third-round knockout.
Yeah, congrats to Brandon. Congrats to his team.
Yeah, congrats to Brandon. He's going to be, after this fight, he is going to have a record of 28-7-2, and go for 30 wins, Brandon. Go get those 30 wins.
Get those 30 wins, and 20 of those wins knockouts.
Knockout, right? So I think that'd be a great way to end a career would be on 30 wins. But he does a great job here tonight against an opponent, like we said, much bigger, short notice, third round knockout, and we're going to get the official time of the stoppage here from Pete Zimbor.
Dan's Fries, the oldest state fair in the entire country in Skowhegan, Maine. The end comes at 2 minutes, 36 seconds of round number 3. Your winner, via knockout, Brandon the Cannon Berry.
There you go, 2:36 of round 3. Brandon Berry caps off this very exciting evening. Let's go through a quick summary of the show tonight. Let's just start the beginning real quick. Mario Ramirez banking a shutout win over Jay Gregory. Stephen Dunn, what quick first round work.
What a shot by Stephen Dunn. Stephen Dunn really improved tonight. Great straight left hand to just, put Max Da Silva's lights out.
How about Douglas Marroquin in his pro debut with the first round stoppage over Eagle Pacella?
Douglas Marroquin, there was some hype behind him in this fight, and, tonight, he proved why.
Chris Aiello's TKO2 over a very game Victor Costa.
Yeah, congrats to Chris Aiello. Came forward and got the job done.
The fight of the night, And it lived up to all the expectations.
Rematch alert.
Jordan Yanton, unanimous decision over Austin Keller. Awesome fight, though. We loved it.
Amazing fight.
Nick Molina banks an 8-round UD. Looked good tonight in his comeback against Damian Marciano.
Yeah, does what he does.
Mickey Tejada, quick work, doesn't get paid by the hour over Nick Collins. Jared DeGangi looking amazing in a TKO2 over Gabriel Costa.
Yeah, Jared found his range and got it done against Gabriel tonight. Looked awesome.
And Brandon Berry taking care of business here, as you can see, as he's in the ring posing over Ulisses Jimenez. Well, thank you very much to everybody who purchased this show for Boston Boxing Promotions on CombatSportsNow.com. On behalf of the people behind the back, the camera team, Mike the Postman Simmons, Chris Resnick, production assistant, Shannon, Mrs. Postman Simmons, and Kylie Florentine, director-producer, Matt the Mad Dog Nelson, Pete Zimbor, Nick DeSalvo, the Massachusetts State Athletic Commission, Aaron Bernardo on commentary. Thank you, Aaron, for all your hard work tonight.
Oh, thank you, Gray. I appreciate it. Now it's time to take apart this ring.
And my name is Gray Johnson. I bid you good night, and we'll see you soon at Boston Boxing Promotions.